Hi, class. My name is Jordan Terry, and I'm going to be speaking to you today about my definition for leadership, my goals for leadership while I'm at Troy and beyond, my leadership characteristics, and my leadership style. So, my definition for leadership. Leadership is the ability to guide other individuals to reach certain goals. Leadership isn't necessarily something you're born with, but rather something you can learn and grow in as an individual. There is never going to be a time when you stop learning how to lead. Times will always be changing, so the need for leaders to evolve will always be there, and there's always an opportunity to learn. My goals for leadership while I'm at Troy and beyond. My leadership goals while at Troy is to continue to be a leader in my own family. Since I am an online student, I don't have the ability to be on campus and use my leadership abilities on campus. Rather, I get to use them in my everyday life at home. But luckily, I am not alone in this role. I have my husband to help me lead as well. We are leading our children in this crazy world that we have now. I want my children to be able to grow up and know what a good leader looks like. After graduation, I hope to use my leadership skills and knowledge in a career as a librarian, working with a team of colleagues in order to better the library system in my town. My leadership characteristics. I want to possess the leadership characteristic of honesty. Honesty is one of my main core values as an individual, and I feel like as a leader it should be as well. You can't lead someone if you're not honest and open with them. Open communication and truthfulness always at the top of my values, and something that I want to show other people is important as well. I also want to possess the characteristic of self-awareness. Self-awareness to better understand my strengths and weaknesses so I can be the best leader to my ability. If I know my strengths and weaknesses, it's just going to make me a more effective leader in the long run. And I think that's something that everyone can value from is self-awareness. My leadership style. I have always been a huge fan of servant leadership and have used it in many situations from work to home life to just everyday situations. Servant leadership is something that is very versatile and can be kind of conformed to however you need it to be conformed to when the situation is correct. Servant leadership is something that's very selfless and it's very giving. I think one of the biggest examples of servant leadership in my life is our church. We go and we serve our church. We have breakfast. We serve breakfast. We fellowship with everyone. There's a lot of different areas where you can see servant leadership, especially in a church. There are multiple other areas where you can see it as well. But in my life, the biggest area I can see servant leadership is in our church. And I hope to emulate that as a leader in my own life as well, because it's something I value. I am a people person and I love people and I love doing things for other people. So the servant leadership fits my personality the best. And I hope to continue to use it as I continue in my growth of leadership. Thank you guys so much for your time and to a great term together. I hope you guys do great in your future journeys.